Will the CPI number change the tone of today's outlook, and how high do you think the dollar will be bid in anticipation of this?
We think, if anything, the risk is probably of slight disappointment that the FOMC probably won't respond strongly to just one incremental month of inflation data. And the message we seem to be getting so far is that they are being very careful in managing expectations, expectations of the first tightening in particular. And we don't think that will change. So ultimately, going into the FOMC meeting, if the market has set itself up for a slightly more hawkish tone, the risk from our perspective is some disappointment.
How much higher can the dollar go, though, ahead of this? And what in particular are you looking out for from Yellen today?
We see another quarter where the dollar bulls that clearly make up the majority of the market will struggle. So for the coming quarter, we see the dollar tracking broadly sideways to, if anything, having a slightly softer tone, simply because US rate expectations are so well anchored, and in an environment where volatility is at historical lows virtually on a daily basis, we see the risk that the dollar becomes the choice funding currency. So we are of the view that dollar strength is perhaps reaching a limit already.
And I guess music to Draghi's ears as the euro continues to come off?
Yes, though I think the ECB's rhetoric on the euro was toned down materially at the last meeting, and our view is that they're far more sensitive to the rate of change of the euro than they are in terms of the absolute level. So I think even before the dollar spiked up on yesterday's numbers, the ECB's concern on the euro had moderated materially as it had stopped appreciating strongly, which is their great sensitivity rather than the outright level.
And let me get a final comment for you on sterling, Adam. We got the minutes today, the Bank of England minutes. Everyone waiting to see whether this split is going to be pronounced. If it is, how high could sterling go?
I think we're probably reaching a limit here. There is no doubt that the rhetoric has changed. There is no doubt that it won't be long. Could be as early as this month. We don't think so, but it could be. It won't be long before one or more members start voting for a hike. But with the SONIA curve in the UK now pretty much fully priced for a hike this year, I think the hurdle for hawkish comments driving the currency higher from here has risen. So we see some modest sterling gains. It probably will get a foothold above 170 against the dollar. Euro sterling slightly lower from here. But I think that there is a lot in the forward price now, and the hurdle for good news driving the currency has risen a lot.